It's Men's Health Month, so today we want to talk about the importance of those regular checkups and making healthy choices daily. Toledo Clinic's Dr. Lawrence Monger Jr. is here with us to chat. Thanks for coming again. So back in February we talked with you.
Yes.
So this month, it's nice that we're devoting a month just to us guys.
Yes,
right?
It is.
What's most important, getting regular checkups or watching what you eat?
The answer is yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
everything,
a little
right?
bit of both. Yeah, I love this month because you get a chance to talk about men's health and the importance of getting regular checkups. You know, preventive health is so important for men, and quite often we just don't do that. We don't come into the office. We usually wait and sort of delay when there are issues with our health until far later than women, and so we don't have the outcomes that women do for things that can be prevented and can be prevented early. So I love the opportunity to suggest to men, come in, get your regular medical checkup, come in early when there are medical problems so we can address it early.
I'm a big proponent of eating right, eating good foods for your body, because if you're giving it good fuel, typically your body will take better care of you in the long run. Weight control, things like that. There's so many things you can do that a lot of people don't think enough about in eating healthy.
Yeah, it's so important. I tell my patients this all the time, that it's really important to eat fruits and vegetables. Those are so key, so often key. A lot of people come in asking me what multivitamins they can take, and the first thing I say to them is I'd much rather you get it through your fruits and vegetables regularly, in multiple servings. So it's very important. I'm a huge fan of exercise. It's so critical to keep you healthy. Keeps your weight lower, keeps your heart healthier, keeps your mind going. You get more blood flow to the brain. It staves off dementia. It staves off so many medical problems. Heart disease is preventable if you exercise and you eat right. Those are critical.
What are men's specific type things to go wrong? Somebody told me one time, if you live long enough, you will get prostate cancer. It seems like it's unavoidable. I'm hoping to avoid that, and I'm hoping to live a long time too.
Well, I mean, there are great treatments for prostate cancer. The key is getting in and getting your blood test done. A lot of men avoid me because they think they're going to get the exam. And
the exam.
The exam. And we just don't do that often these days anymore because we rely on the PSA, the blood test for prostate cancer. So come in and get that test, get it done yearly or every other year depending upon your risk factors, and we'll catch it early. And the earlier we catch it, the easier it is to treat. So, very important to come in and get that blood test. Heart disease is so incredibly common in men, but they often present later. They ignore the symptoms, they deny the symptoms, and then they come in when they're having active angina, lack of blood flow to the heart, when you could have come in a little earlier and talked to me about the symptoms and we could have addressed it. Men are more likely to develop, there's Parkinson's. There are lots of diseases that men sort of get earlier, partly because we don't have the estrogen, the hormone protection that women do, so we get some of these things earlier. Specifically for heart disease, estrogen protects blood vessels, and so men get hardened arteries earlier, and so coming in earlier to get that evaluation is key.
And also one problem is that men are basically stubborn, and so ladies, I don't know if you notice that about guys, we're very stubborn.
Yeah.
You start getting a symptom and like, I'll rub some dirt on it and I'll be okay.
Yeah, that's absolutely the case. And if they come in and talk to me about it or talk to their doctor about it earlier, we can address it earlier. Depression is something that men won't bring up as early as they should, and we can get on depression earlier so it doesn't lead to something severe and destabilizing. So you're right.
Before we go, I want to point out, if you have any questions, call Toledo Clinic.
Yes, absolutely. I'm at the Toledo Clinic in Perrysburg, but Toledo Clinic would be happy to accept people as new patients. During June, men, come on in and get your preventive health exam, and let's go from there.
Doctor, thank you so much for coming in today.
All right, thank you.